been a long time coming for us Walmart shoppers. I don't love that. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a huge Walmart new arrivals unboxing, and there's a little bit of everything from vacation looks. I have some great basics. I also have a few things in today's video that I normally shy away from. If you're new to my channel, I'm not the biggest dress, pattern, or skirt person, and I have all three in today's video. I have high hopes for this one. Everything will be listed below in the description box. We'll also put it over on the pinned comment, but let's start with the box first. These feel like a pair of shoes. I actually have a lot of accessories in today's video. Okay, the suspense. This is a pair of No Boundaries shoes, I believe, and I think it's gonna be a flip-flop with a kitten heel. I really like heels like this in the summer that you can get a little bit of that casual strappy look without having to have something around your ankle. For me, that's just not a very flattering look. And so here they are. Okay, wouldn't really say now that I see them that they're a kitten heel. They have about a 2-inch heel on them. It's still gonna be a shorter, more comfortable heel. They do have a squared off toe, and they're a really pretty tan color. I think this color is the most limited, but it's available in white, black, I wanna say maybe even a metallic, maybe a silver. These are available in whole sizes only. I'm gonna throw them on. Oh my gosh, I love these. I think this is about as chic as you can possibly get for a flip-flop, which flip-flops are always in, but right now specifically, a lot of designers are doing the heeled flip-flop. This is pretty comfortable, like I said, and it's great if you just need a little heel. I got this specifically for a few dresses in today's video, but these are a yes for me, and they're under $20. All right, let's bust into a bigger box. We have a lot of goodies. I'm gonna start with these because I already know what they are. It is the free assembly halter tank tops. The free assembly tanks, the Target tanks, I go running for these every single year. I'm interested to see what the weight is of the fabric on this year's version, but they do cut in, very classic cut. I typically wear these with my Amazon pasties. This one is not, it's ribbed technically, but it's not as ribbed as I thought it would be. At first glance, you would think this is smooth. Why that's important is the more ribbed texture your tank tops have, the more casual they look. So this is actually one that I think I could throw on with a white trouser, and I could dress it up and make it look quite nice. And the best part about these is they are $10. They're gonna go really quickly. They're cotton spandex blend. I did get it in the black. I picked it up in the white, and I'm always curious to see what is the white gonna look like on. Is it see-through? But here is what the white looks like. And then I got it in the stripe, which I don't remember now if it's navy or black. I think that's navy. Yeah, they're saying darkest navy, which this is just gonna look super, super classic. I did get all of these in a size medium, so I'll definitely put any notes on the screen. But I think this is a fantastic summer basic buy. All right, and then in here I also have these free assembly jeans. I feel like I have an easy outfit from free assembly just ready to go in a box. So these are a dark wash jean, and I think this is gonna have the look of more of a trouser denim. They've got a great feel to them. Free assembly jeans always feel very premium. So I already know I'm gonna like these. They do have, like I was saying, that more trouser fit in the front. So the pocket is a little bit more formal and flat than we typically see on a blue jean. It does have belt loops. The back pockets are a slip pocket. It has a nice wide leg. And then it also has this sewn in cuff at the bottom that also makes it look a little bit dressier for a blue jean and lean in more into that trouser look. These jeans are 98% cotton, 2% span, and I can feel a little bit of that stretch in them. They do have number sizing. I picked these up in a 6. But the other interesting thing about these, well, they're $26, which is just a steal for a premium pair of jeans. But the other thing is that now they come in 3 inseams. So I mentioned this in my last video that Scoop was starting to do this. It's very exciting. I feel like that's been a long time coming for us Walmart shoppers, but it comes in a tall, what they're calling a full. I don't know why they're calling it a full. Just in your mind when you see that, think a regular length, and then it also comes in a short. When you toggle between the different pant lengths, it doesn't change the inseam on the description. So I'm not sure what the inseam is for each jean. It just says 30 inches. I'm assuming that's the inseam for the regular, but I don't know that. So we'll find out when I try them on, because I did get these in a regular. I actually have a lot of bags in today's video, but this one is what they're calling their packable straw tote, which I get what they're saying. This would be great if you have summer plans because it can expand out, but it also lays completely flat in your suitcase or in the back of your car, wherever you're going. And actually, I'm really surprised how big this bag expands out. It's more of a full cube. So this is one that you could definitely stuff, put anything you need to in here. If you want to wear this like a regular handbag, which I definitely would, it has a nice enough look for just a summer shoulder bag. I'd probably put in a black handbag insert on the inside of this. It is open weave, so it is see-through. There's no lining on the bag. It does have the 2 top handle straps. It has nice gold hardware, and the bag is completely open. There's no zipper, there's no button closure. It's around $23 in addition to the solid black, which I think is a really good option. I want to say there was 1 other color options and 2 other stripes, including a natural and black that I had a hard time choosing between. That one also looked really great, but I feel like I could throw this on with the outfit I'm wearing right now, which the top that I have on is from Scoop. It is their crochet see-through cardigan. I'm wearing it in a size small. And one of these boxes, I did also pick it up in the white. I liked it so much. Okay, so here's one of the skirts I was talking about. This is from Time and True, and what made me want to order it is the pattern. I'm loving that Walmart is really leaning into that European Italian summer with their oranges and their lemons, so that's why I picked this out. I thought the pattern on this was so pretty, and it's more of an ivory color than white. I really wasn't sure. So it has a nice big elastic in the waist. It's also lined. I wasn't sure if it would be, but I'm happy to see that, and it's gonna definitely hit above the knee. I picked it up in a size medium because I just wasn't sure how this would fit. First impressions just looking at it, especially since it's elastic, I probably should have just gotten this in a size small. Doesn't look like there's any pockets on this, which for this type of style, I'm kind of happy to see because it is already going to flare out a little bit at the hem. And sometimes pockets on the side just end up adding bulk. I also really liked the blue flower detail on this. I thought this would look great paired with either just a solid white tank top, but you could definitely pull in green, orange, blue. So if you are in the middle of your colorful summer era, I would definitely lean into some of the colors on this pattern. It's also available in a small floral print, and I want to say it's around $17. All right, and in here I have this eyelet top from Time and True. It seems like everything that is old is new again. Laces are here, ruffle is here, and eyelet is definitely here. So this top was around $19. I think it is just classic for summer. Throw this on with your denim shorts and you can wear this all summer long. In addition to the white, it's available in a couple of other solids, including a red that looks pretty fun. I would keep that color in mind for the 4th of July. This one is a sleeveless top. You do have a button keyhole in the back. The whole shirt is lined, which is good because the eyelet on this, the floral eyelet design is pretty significant, so that'll help keep the shirt from being see-through. And then on the bottom, it has this really pretty, almost scallop detail that the floral design makes. So I think this is just a really pretty feminine top. And in here, I do have the Sofia Vergara one-piece swimsuit. I think I said this last year, but Sofia Vergara hands down makes my favorite Walmart swimsuits. They are so high quality, and so I hope they're just as good this year. There's just something about the material. It almost feels like a Spanx swimsuit where they're keeping you in, but it's also not so tight that you dread putting it on. I have some more shapewear type swimsuits, but it's like I don't want to put them on because it sucks in too much. I think hers just have the perfect combo of being flattering still, but also being comfortable. So this is her black and white palm print. It also has this secondary pattern on the V-neck line that I think is making it look very expensive. So it's a deep V-neck, and it does say on the tag that this one has a more cheeky fit. I did pick this up in a size medium. I just love her swimsuits, so I know I'm gonna love this. And I think somewhere in the order, I do have the matching little sarong skirt. All right, let's get into another bag. In here, I have this little clutch. This is from Time and True. What drew me to this was definitely the embellished front. So it does have this beaded pearl detail, and then it has these seashells in the front. Under this link, I think there's also a stripe variation. So it's embellished on one side, the other side is plain. It does have one of those hinge mounts to get into the handbag. And it also comes with a gold crossbody strap if you want to wear it like that. But you can also tuck it in without the straps hanging out. This is a pretty good size bag. This is bigger than I was expecting. So I do have the larger iPhone, I think 15 Pro Max, and I have room for days in here. So this is another great one to take on a trip. If you like this style, but you want it without the embellishments, I do have one from Amazon that is very similar, and it just comes in some solid color options. So we'll link that one as well, but this one is under 20. I can't believe in this box, I only have 2 things, but they do look like 2 very good items. So first is this No Boundaries matching 2-piece set. I did have to kind of work to order this. It showed it was in stock online. I would put it in my cart, try to check out, and it would pop back out of my cart. So I would just say that more than ever, the Walmart website and the stock is very unreliable. So if you see something sold out, go back after it. I knew it was a brand new item, so that's why I kept trying, but I think definitely worth the effort. So these are the shorts. Both pieces are sold together. It's under $20. It does have elastic in the waist, a drawstring, and it does have pockets. But what got me was the colorway on it. The stripes are just this perfect neutral tan color. Now, first impressions, it is thin, so just keep that in mind when you're wearing it. I would only wear this with lighter undergarments. I actually got this to be a swimsuit cover-up with a 2-piece swimsuit in this order. I think you could definitely throw this on with a tank top and wear it out, but it's just something that I would be aware of. And then this is the matching top. So it's this short sleeve button down. It does have a drop sleeve, and it is a little bit cropped. That I wasn't expecting. Like I said, I'm gonna wear mine as a swimsuit cover up and just leave it unbuttoned. Even if I wore this with a tank top, I would probably wear this unbuttoned. No Boundaries is the junior section, so I would keep that in mind when ordering. I got this in a size medium. This is definitely something that you would want to be oversized and more relaxed, so I am interested to see what the medium looks like on. And then from Celebrity Pink, which is also a juniors brand, I do have these jeans. This looks like it's going to be a great pair of trendy blue jeans. It is their baggy wide leg jean. Now, I ordered these in a size 7 because these do have numbered junior sizing. I honestly have no idea what my junior's numbered size is, so just took a shot in the dark. We'll see how this goes, but I already first impressions love them. They have a great trendy wash. They feel really nice. I mean, if I just covered the tag, I would think these were a pair of Abercrombie jeans. They do have a nice baggy wide leg all the way down. Now, under the listing, they said this is a 32-inch inseam, which would be a pretty long inseam. So I am expecting to have to wear a high heel with these, but if the listing is true and these are 32 inches, I think this is gonna be a great option for my taller girls. And I wanna say there were 2 washes under the link that were almost identical. So we will be sure to put in the description box the wash that I have here. Okay, these are from No Boundaries, and if I remember correctly, they're around $13. I did pick them up in the black, but I want to say they're also available in white. And what I liked about these is they looked like a rubber, completely wipeable shoe, but they still have that toe ring detail, the kind of extra little razzle dazzle that we've been seeing. So you have this more tubular strap. So you have a toe strap here in the front. If you want something to be really flattering on your foot, especially if you have a wide foot, look for a strap to go all the way across. It just kind of breaks up the foot. It looks really pretty on. Okay, I think these are great. They're a lot more comfortable than I was expecting because of that nice thick footbed. So I would not be worried about walking around all day in these. They also have a really nice look to them, so I can easily wear them with something a little bit nicer like what I have on. But since they're rubber, they're completely wipeable. I could also throw these on with a swimsuit, wear them to the pool, get sand all over them at the beach. They're actually a really versatile wear. I definitely think this is one to pick up this summer. Okay, there is so much goodness in this box, I don't even know where to start. There is a set from Sofia that I was really, there we go. There was a set from Sofia that I was really eager to get my hands on, so we'll start off with that. Here is the top. These are sold separately, and it's a little halter top in this big, bold palm print, but I just thought the colors were so good. I mean, this just looks like you need to be on vacation. So it's this dustier pink, brighter green, and black. It's a tie at the top halter. It's backless. It also has elastic in the back. The material is a rayon nylon, and it has a very intentional crinkle to the fabric, which I also quite like. That way, if it does wrinkle up, it looks like it's on purpose. And then the matching pants, so it's in that same pattern. It does have elastic at the waist, but it has a flat front panel here. It does have pockets, and these do have a 27-inch inseam, so they are meant to be cropped. This would be a great showing off your shoe moment, whether you want to wear it with a strappy sandal wear it more casually, or I could dress this way on up with a pair of high heels, and these pants look like they are going to be voluminous. I'm expecting it to almost have the look of a skirt. That's how baggy and relaxed that it is. In addition to this pattern, it comes in a similar blue version of it. It also comes in a solid black. The top is $16, the pants are $22, and it's available in sizes extra small to 4X. All right, let's just keep the Sofia print going. This is a swimsuit, it's a bikini, and I ordered it because of the print. I mean, y'all, that is so fun. So it's this tropical, vibrant print that is really good. The colors are so bright. They're definitely giving neon. I actually have a few pieces that are neon in today's video, but this is a high-waisted bottom, which is my preferred way to have a swimsuit bikini bottom. It's no low rise for me. I want to feel tucked in there. The top is $22. It does have adjustable straps, and the straps are really nice and thick. So if you're bustier, I think you're gonna really like that. It does have this cutout twist detail in the front. The band also goes further down on the bikini top, which I really like. It has removable cups. I think the swimsuit top, this is the only pattern it comes in. And then to complete that look, I picked it up in the cover-up pant in the same super fun pattern. So these pants are sheer, they're gauzy. They do have elastic in the waist. Let's see if we have pockets. No pockets on this one. It does have a very, very significant slit on the side of the pants. The pants are $22 as well, and I feel like I need to plan a tropical vacation immediately. This is gonna look awesome together, but even if you don't wanna go full pattern, these pants would look excellent with just your black one-piece swimsuit. I mean, you can see it looks really nice with the black I have on. And then in here, I also have the black and white sarong that matches the one-piece swimsuit I showed earlier. This actually comes in the same pattern as the Tropicana pattern I just showed. This is a really big sarong. Some of hers last year were shorter than others, but I think this one is going to be a really nice size. It has that really pretty black and white palm detail, and then that black and white kind of wave pattern around the edge. I like how on the tag they show you the 3 different ways that they would wear the sarong. I think that's a nice touch, Walmart. This is around $18, and it is a one-size-fits-all. Also from Sofia's new line are these trouser shorts, which I feel like is not a style that we get very often at Walmart, so I ordered these immediately. They do have a lot dressier of a look than I feel like we normally see. So it does come with this black and white belt that is removable. Unless I was wearing white, I probably would remove it. The cool thing about these too is it does have this sewn in pleat at the top, which does give it like this little ruffle kind of detail. And it is a linen blend short. It's not see-through. I think they feel really fantastic. They're soft for a linen, and they do have pockets. They also look like they're gonna be a really nice length. So if you are looking for more of that White House Black Market, J. Crew trouser type of short, I think this is a really good option. And I think it might also come in that same blue tropical print. I'm sure all of these pieces are made to mix and match, because how nice does that look with that little halter top from earlier. And then another one that the pattern got me, this is a maxi skirt. Now, first impressions, I'm looking at it in the monitor, and I think the lining only goes halfway on the skirt, which I know they do a lot in the maxi skirts, but since it's white, I don't love that. I'd have to try it on to have final opinion, but I just feel like that draws a lot of attention to the end of the skirt. So, but I do think the pattern is really pretty. There is a few other options in this same large botanical print. So if we see anything else in the print, I'll link it below. What I know I am gonna like, because I'm wearing it in black, is the scoop. Even though the bag says free assembly, it is scoop. Little crochet cardigan. So this is what the white looks like. I feel like you can see the pattern actually a lot better in the white than the black. So it does have this open weave, but then it has these really precious little, I'm assuming that's embroidered flowers on the front. And then it has matching buttons. It also has this really fun little detail at the collar. You have it at the cuff and at the hem. I did get both of these in a size small. It fits the way that it's supposed to. This is a little bit more of a tailored cropped cardigan, I would say. It's not so cropped that it looks shrunken, but it's just more of that classic delicate cardigan look. I think these are really nice. This looks like a designer cardigan. And somewhere in these boxes, I do also have scoop camis. That's what I got to go underneath it. Today, I'm just wearing a black cami from Amazon. And even more floral print. I don't make the rules. The Walmart floral print is really, really good right now. But this is a black one piece from Time and True. I already love this swimsuit. I think the bright floral print is really pretty. This time of the year, a lot of us really gravitate towards those black one pieces. I know I do, but I can still feel like the season with the bright floral print. I think it looks expensive. This swimsuit type is one that I've tried from Time and True before, so I already know it's really flattering. It does have this nice thick band in the back. It has a deeper V-neck, removable cups, and then you have ruching all here on the side. Also, the fact that it is a pattern, just another layer that's gonna make it really flattering. I think this probably is the perfect one-piece swimsuit this summer. I did pick it up in a size medium. If I haven't convinced you on the print for my absolute love of it, it is available in a few other solids and prints. And then what I have in here is what Scoop is calling their strappy kitten heel. At the time of recording this video, these are currently on sale for $13. I think the white is more limited, but all the other colors are available right now. Amazing if you can get these on sale for $13. Now, after looking at the heel, I went ahead and looked it up online. The box, they're calling this a kitten heel. On the website, they're calling this a block heel. And I think why is because for height purposes, this could be considered a kitten heel, but it doesn't curve in the way that a shorter kitten heel would, which is exactly what it is. So I would consider this a shorter block heel. I'm imagining it's gonna be really comfortable. I do like that it has that flip-flop thong front, but you still have the strappy detail. Another yes for me, it's very, very flattering on the foot. These are available in whole as well as half sizes. All right, I'm very, very excited about this next item. This is some Scoop jeans. I think I actually have a few different pairs of Scoop jeans, but I have a screenshot on my phone of a Walmart preview back in February, I believe, and they showed these jeans. And I have had my eyes and ears open since then. They are these color block barrel jeans. Now, I've actually already ordered these in a size 4, and I ended up giving them to my mom, and I ordered them down a size in a size 2. So I'm hoping that these work, but they are so fun. Because they are a baggy barrel jean, they do have a lot of volume. If you do not like relaxed jeans, baggy jeans, I would just skip these. Because they have that barrel, which means that they do come out at the side, I understand what Walmart was going for by having them be extra baggy, but this already gives them that baggy look. So that's why I think you should just size one down in these. I saw a pair from Gap that was around $90 that has a really similar look. These from Walmart are $28. I just think these are really cool. They're also easy for styling because your jean is the statement. I would just throw this on with a white t-shirt, throw it on with a tank top. You could definitely pair it with one of the crochet cardigans that like the one I'm wearing right now if you want to have a little sleeve coverage. But I love these. This next pair I'm already on the fence about, and I haven't even gotten them out. They're calling it their slouchy straight, lighter, kind of more vintage wash. And I'll show y'all. The seam kind of starts at the front. So it almost looks like the seam's gonna run down the front, but it's actually making this side panel. So I don't know, they could be really cool or they could just look very confusing. We're gonna find out together. This is also a slouchy barrel, and on the label it says sits below the waist, has a relaxed fit. I also ordered these in a size 6, but since they're a slouchier barrel style, I probably shouldn't have. They're 99% cotton, they're 1% span. They could either be really cool or just look like a very confusing pair of jeans. I normally love Scoop denim, so that's why I was willing to give this a try. And it's another pair that was $28. All right, and we are down to our last box. I hope my dresses are in here. I see these bags from Time and True that I'm really curious as to what they looked like. So I'm gonna start with these, but they are natural raffia bags. I picked them up in both of the colors. So the natural color with the brown trim. Y'all, these are so cute. I mean, they need to be stretched out from being flat, but that is excellent looking. It's this little crescent bag. It has a brown detail, the knot at the top. This looks very designer. A lot of times we don't even get very fun seasonal bags from Walmart, so I was so excited to see this. It's around $20. It does also come in black, which I had quite a bit of black in today's video, so I think it's gonna pair really nicely with that. But it's just this little crescent bag. It does have a zipper, And let's see, I think the iPhone should fit, but we'll try it out. So yes, it does fit the larger iPhone. Because of the crescent shape, anything bigger, you might kind of have to maneuver as it goes in, but it's totally fine. I mean, how fun for a summer wedding, a special occasion, or even just to throw this in your suitcase as a little vacation bag. I think these are excellent. I don't know who is working on the bags at Walmart, but I appreciate it. Okay, and here is one of the dresses. So this is from Sofia in this really fun green print. I also have been really drawn to green. I think it looks really nice paired with black. It also goes great with any of your tans, your browns. So I think another versatile wear. A seashell print. It has these adjustable cami straps, a tie and keyhole detail in the front. The whole dress is elastic, which we love to see. It does have pockets. And then on the bottom, you also have this other coordinating pattern. It has that intentional crinkle to the material as well. I already know I'm gonna like this dress. She did a really similar one last year that I wore so much. It was probably my most worn dress of the summer. In addition to the green, I think it also comes in a black print. And speaking of being into green lately, we're going a whole different direction with it. This is a very, very neon green. I think this is from Scoop. Free Assembly did a little shell cardigan combo that I showed in my last video in pink, and I get complimented every time I wear it. I'm just wearing it with the Scoop wide leg pants, and I've now already worn it like 3 times since buying it. So I knew it was a combo that would get a lot of use in my closet, so I got the Scoop version, which is a very bright scoop neck tank top. It's a thin knit. It's like that on purpose. I picked this up in a medium, another one that I should have got in a small. You just never know, especially with Scoop. Sometimes I feel like they run a little smaller. And then this is the matching cardigan. It does have matching buttons, and it is thin. It is like that on purpose. It is giving more of that sheer. I think it's going to look fantastic paired together. I also think neon green in particular looks very chic paired back to black, so I could see myself wearing this with some black linen pants as well. In addition to this green, if this is too much for you, it also comes in a really sweet baby blue and a color that I think they're calling silver. It looks like an ivory silver, so could be interesting, and I believe both of these are on sale right now. And then also from Scoop, I have these white camis. So like I said, I got these. Oh, these are nice. These feel really good. You can tell they're double lined, have nice stretch to them, adjustable straps. So I got these to go under my cardigans and just be good summer basics. But if you didn't want to do a full neon look with the cardigan from earlier, this would also look paired back really nicely with one of the camis. I got these in a medium, and they are $8 from Scoop. If you're not a cami person, I would get some sort of equivalent to this. You just need it as you're creating outfits this summer. Okay, and a top that I think is gonna be pretty good. I have high hopes for it. It's this Time and True blue and white stripe. What I liked about it is it looked like it had that man's button down kind of vibe to it, but it's an off the shoulder. The whole top is elastic. I don't know, we'll see. So you do have cuffs, and it looks like, I guess the tie, yeah, looks like the tie is here in the front. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I think it's gonna look really nice paired back with a wide leg pant. You could even dress this up with a white trouser, but you could also wear this very casually with your denim cutoff shorts. But it's one of those that's made to be worn off the shoulder. In addition to the blue and white stripe, which I think looks so fun for summer, it's also available in a solid black and a solid white. Okay, I was not expecting to like this next pattern as much as I do. It is so pretty in person. The website does not do it justice, but it's this dress from Free Assembly, and I mean, Walmart is just bringing it with the summer brights. So pretty. So it's very heavy on orange, green. It has threads of that really pretty light blue. You have pink, but I also like the mix of black. You could wear this with white accessories. You could wear it with black accessories. You could do whatever you want. It has spaghetti straps that are adjustable. The top is lined, although I'm not even sure you would need it to be because it does have this ruche detail in the front. And it feels like a linen blend. Yeah, they're calling it a linen tiered maxi skirt. So it does have that soft linen feel to it. It has pockets. You have smocked elastic in the back. I think this pattern is gorgeous. And another reason I was excited to see it is a lot of times with budget retailers, we don't get the good patterns. We don't get the big, bold, fun patterns. I think this looks like such an expensive dress. If solids are more your thing, it's also available in a solid orange, solid black, and a solid white that even if the white is see-through. I think that one would be worth looking at if you're looking for a white sundress. And I have another bag. This one is from Time and True. So it's, I think they're calling this their mini tote bag. And just at first glance, it is definitely a smaller tote. Think more of like a handbag size. But I think it has such a nice look with the natural color, but then the black trim. The whole thing is lined, and it does have a button closure to get in and out. You do have a slip pocket on one side and a zipper pocket on the other. If you're just looking for a fun little seasonal bag, Walmart probably has you covered. And I have 2 more items left. They're actually both crochet. So we'll go ahead and make today's secret emoji be the yarn emoji. So leave me the little ball of yarn below in the comments so I know you stuck it out with me till the end of the video. But this is a swimsuit cover up, and I just thought this was so pretty. So the whole thing is an open weave look. It does have 2 tie straps. The whole thing is see-through, would look great with that black swimsuit I showed earlier. It does have a side cutout, and then they do have tassels on the bottom. I just think it's so pretty. It's a longer dress style, so if you like longer cover-ups, this is probably a good one to check out. And last but not least, the item that I'm probably the most excited about is this Time and True crochet hoodie. I got it in the white, but it's also available in navy that I think would equally be great. But I just thought when I saw this on the listing, it was giving balmy Hamptons. I'm getting on a boat, which I'm not doing any of those things this summer, but I just loved the look. It is obviously long sleeve. You have a hood. It has this tie detail here in the front, not lined. So another one that the entire hoodie is see-through. That's what I'm telling you guys. Little camis from Scoop are going to be excellent. So that's probably what I would wear under this. Although you could also definitely wear this as a swimsuit cover up. You can wear it with anything. If you wanted to pair with a white linen trouser and have a little bit nicer of a look, you could. Or you could throw it on with your denim ripped up cut off shorts and it would equally look great. My mom is currently trying to steal it from me as we're speaking. So that's also how I know it's a good item. And it's around $19, but I cannot wait to try on all these items between the bright colors and the patterns. I am so in the mood for summer now, even though I think it's not technically summer till next month. If you're headed somewhere fun this summer that you're getting ready for, you're picking out your outfits, let me know below in the comments. And if you're interested in anything that I showed, it will be listed below in the description box as well as the pinned comment. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see y'all in the next one.